Welcome to Papa's Workshop. In this video, I want to talk about security cameras. For quite some time now, I've been looking for cameras, but I did not want to go through the hassle of running all kind of wires all over the house to be able to put the cameras in. Well, recently I ran across a camera like this. It's KitCam. It's a battery-powered camera that you can mount virtually anywhere. And today I want to open up the box, show you just how simple it is to be able to install it and connect it to your phone so that you can see exactly who's at your front door anywhere that you happen to be. Let's get started. This is a security camera that is small, compact, and packed with features. A great Christmas gift. What I like best about this camera is you can be anywhere in the house and be able to answer your door, because it does have the motion detector so that you'll get the alert, and you can actually talk to the person at the door without ever going to the door. That's not a bad feature at all. Let's get right into it and open up this box. Now, this is not a complicated camera at all. And when you open up the box, the first thing you're really going to want to do is go ahead and charge the camera. It only takes about a half hour to be able to get it charged and ready to go. Now, of course, you're going to get the owner's manual, and that's the details on exactly how to set this up with your phone. And it doesn't matter if you have the Android device or if you have the iPhone. It works either way, not a problem at all. So in this box, you've got the power cord. Now, this is a USB cable that will plug into just about any connection. And you have the mount. And along with the mount, you do have the 3 screws. And you have a little tiny key for a reset should you need it. And basically, a paper clip will do the same thing. Now, the next part of this is the camera itself. Let's go ahead and get that out of its wrapper. And the first thing you have to do is just go ahead and take this film right off to the front of it. And that's really it. Now, at the bottom, you do have the 1/4-inch connector that's standard on the different type of cameras. And you have the little door there with the little control panel. This video is really an extremely short video today, and the reason being, this camera is so easy to install. The mount comes with it, and just simply 3 screws once you find the location where you want the camera, and then screw the camera in. Now, you do need to go ahead and charge up the batteries before that you install it, and then you're good to go. The instruction manual is extremely detailed. You follow each step very carefully, and it walks you right through the installation process. Now, I'm not going to go through every step because I have the security codes and passwords and things in there, and I'm not going to pass that out. But the instructions are very thorough, very efficient, and just follow step 1, 2, and 3, and you're good to go. The first step in setting this up is you're going to need to download the Cloud Edge app on your phone. You have the QR codes here. This is for the iPhones, and this is for the Google Play. Just choose which one that you need to be able to scan, and that will take you directly to the app. From there, you're going to follow the instructions on the app, and it steps you through the process very easily. Of course, the first thing to do is just go ahead and set up the account and be able to log in. And this is a screenshot of what it's going to look like when you get to that point. Now you need to find a place to mount the camera. Now, I chose to mount it up near the ceiling, and I wanted to be able to have it fairly hidden behind the front porch light. Now, one of the things that I want to be able to do is make sure that it covers the front door, the steps, and the driveway. So this is where I chose now, and who knows, I may move it in the future. Okay, then you can just go to the Cloud Edge app, and this is what you're going to see. Now, I took pictures last night so you could see it. It updates for a moment, and now you have the live picture of what it looks like outside at the moment. Down here is all your connections and settings that you can control. This is the live setting right now. I haven't saved anything, so I don't have a history, but I do have the ability to take screenshots. So if I want to be able to just snap that, that would allow me to be able to go into and save the photos. But we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to go ahead and cancel that part. I do have the ability to talk to the person. So by just holding this down, I can talk so they can hear me right now on the front porch. To be able So then from there, I can listen to them talk. I can also record, and you do have the motion detector on, and I do have an album here to be able to save any video that I have wished to save in the library. If I turn the phone the other direction, I can get the wide shot to be able to see a little bit bigger picture of exactly what's taking place. Now I still have my front porch light that you can see down here that's really in the way, so I will probably move this camera at some point. But right now it does show the front porch quite nicely. It does show the front door and the steps leading up. In addition to that, I can even see the driveway. So this is something that you want to be able to consider when you're positioning the camera so that you can get all the different points covered as much as possible. And of course, when you're setting this up, you do have the time date stamp that's automatically set up as well. So you have a good recording of exactly what's taken place. Also want to give you a good picture of what it looks like at night, and this is with no lights on the porch at all. I think that gives you a very clear observation of what's taking place. Now, one of the nice features that you do have is that you can share the camera with your family. So if they have the iPhone or the Android device, this tells you exactly how to be able to do it to give them access to the camera itself. Now that I have the camera set up, this is the reset key that I was referring to earlier, and I actually taped this into the back of the manual. During this setup, you will actually use this key to reset the camera as part of that initial setup. Now, I have a bad tendency of losing things like this, so the best way to do it is just to be able to have it secured in the owner's manual. Should I ever need it again, I won't have to rely on a paper clip. I'll have the actual reset key that is made for it, and it's right here safely in the user manual. So I'm going to go ahead and put this user manual someplace nice and safe so I'll be able to access that should I need it in the future. Now, I've been using this camera now for a few days, and I really like it. For the most part, it has met all of my expectations, but I do have one complaint. Now, I have the two-story house, and when people pull into the driveway, granted, I can see it and get a good picture of it, but it does not alert me at that point. The alert actually comes after they're up the stairs and at the front door, and I would prefer to be able to get that alert, at the very least, when the person's at the bottom of the stairs. For an example, I had the UPS driver stop by yesterday and drop off a package, and I have that set up where they leave the packages downstairs on the porch there. I did not get that alert, and that's the only thing that I can say that's really disappointing. But I have had people that have climbed the stairs, knocked on the front door, and yes, I got the alert. So that's the one thing I wish that this camera had, is just a longer range to be able to have that pick up the motion sensor and be able to alert me to the fact that someone is in the area. At the bottom of the stairs or the driveway would be really nice. So keep that thought in mind if you're considering purchasing a camera like this. And by the way, I will have a link in the description below should you want to investigate and look at this camera just a little bit closer. Thank you for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a great little camera that will get started on the security. Now, is this ideal for everybody in every situation? No, it's not. But it meets the needs that I have to be able to have the security that I can see who's at the door regardless of where I am in the house. And that's a big plus. I really don't want to run up and down the stairs for different people who stop by the house, because this way I can just look at my phone when I get the alert. I know that someone is there, and I can just, at the push of a button, be able to talk to them and be able to decide, do I really need to go upstairs? So if you like this video today, go ahead and hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, and hit the little subscribe button right down there. And don't forget, hit that notification bell next to it so that you'll be notified on the different videos. So until next time, I look forward to seeing you in whatever project that I'm working on.